Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tired Table Podcast. I'm here with Kane and Ray, and we are going to be talking about retail. And since it's October, we're also going to be sharing some Halloween stories. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi. I didn't know who was going first.
This is definitely very well planned out, everyone. We totally didn't just set this up in the middle of the night.
Nope, not at all.
Is everyone recording properly, right? Okay.
It looks like it, yeah.
I believe so.
Ray, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's see here. First of all, what's y'all's opinion on candy corn? Just to start off with Halloween.
Oh, starting off strong. Loser candy.
Loser candy. Oh my god.
Loser candy? Ooh, okay. Well, I don't really like it anymore. I think I ate it as a kid. I was obsessed with it, but then now I'm just kind of I can't stand it. It's too sweet. It tastes weird.
I mean, that is a little fair. For me, I like cotton candy. Candy corn. I like candy corn, but I can only eat 20 or so, the ones that you get in the small bags. After that, they kind of start tasting bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. There's only so much pure sugar you can eat, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then also it's an edible wax, so...
Basically.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's it's the same exact thing, but the pumpkins, on the other hand...
The pumpkins?
It's the same exact thing! I know you said that, but I'm still mad about it. What the hell? It's the same texture, it's the same thing! How is one loser candy and the other is great? What the hell? I don't even hate the pumpkin candy. I like it. I'm just I don't understand the hate behind candy corn.
It's weird.
It's not.
What do you mean
It doesn't
it's
have
weird?
No, it doesn't have the same texture. Here's the thing: the candy corn is smaller, so you could basically just swallow it whole. If you really truly wanted to, I don't know why anyone would want to do that. I don't know. Anyways,
That is a tough pill to swallow.
Who would ever swallow a candy cane? A candy cane?
Why are you always saying candy cane?
I don't know. I did this before too.
It's candy corn.
Candy corn.
Duh.
Candy canes are delicious. See, that's the difference. Candy canes and candy corn. Candy canes are delicious. Candy corn sucks.
Hey, hold on.
Oh,
Kane,
come on. They're
Kane,
both pure
Kane.
sugar.
Mariah has to stay in her ice cube, okay? This is strictly retail and Halloween. No Christmas talk.
No Christmas yet.
Sorry,
Wait until
not
December.
Yet. But it's in the name.
Not yet.
Candy cane.
We need to stop arguing about...
All right.
This is gonna get nowhere. We haven't even gotten into the meat of the episode. I just asked about candy corn.
Well,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
it's like an online forum.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So, what is a quick little Halloween story to start off with the festivities? If you guys can think of anything.
Well, it's not really a Halloween story, but the day after Halloween, I once got threatened.
What?
You got threatened?
You
Oh
got
my
threatened?
god. Okay, do tell.
Did you tell?
Do tell.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've told you both this at some point. But we're gonna call him... Jackson.
Okay, Jackson.
All right.
Okay. So, me and Kane, we actually ran into each other that Halloween night.
Oh man, I know.
And-
Oh no, I know what the story's about.
And for some reason, Jackson was in our neighborhood. And, well, I guess he overheard me talking smack. And then the next, or his mom did, I don't know. It was interesting to say the least. But somebody heard me talking smack, even though I really wasn't. And then he took it upon himself the next day, before school, to come up to me in front of my friends, who would gladly go to jail for me. Keep that in mind. And said, if you ever
obviously.
talk smack about me in front of my parents or to your family again, I'm going to put your butt to sleep. And I'm like, is that a threat? And he was like, yeah.
Ah, not smart. All right.
Well, I just
Aw, dang.
launched my rubber band.
So my story isn't as crazy as that one, but it is one that still a little, like, it's a kind of a pet peeve. So I was 12 years old, right? This is one of my last years actually going trick-or-treating. And, I went to this one neighborhood that, like, it was full of, like, older people, but, like, a lot of the houses were closer together, so it was easier to just walk and get candy, right? And then there was this older lady who was just sitting out, just, giving out candy. And keep in mind, I was 12 years old. I go up to her, say trick or treat, and she's just like, "Aren't you a little old to be trick or treating?" And, like, I just look at her, and I'm just like, no, I guess not. And then she gives me a freaking bag of Doritos, not even candy, mind you.
Doritos?
It
Wait.
was fruit and Doritos, not even
Wait.
candy.
What kind of Doritos were these?
Cool Ranch, I believe.
The worst
Oh no,
kind.
that's.
It was a value pack. She just handed me one. I don't know. It's been years.
Listen,
But still, like, the whole, like, asking someone, "Are you too old for trick-or-treating?" At least I'm not, like, vandalizing places like some other people.
The least
Like,
you could,
I'm actually just trying to have a good time.
the least you could do is give you an option.
Yeah, I'd be like, do you want
well,
like?
no, I'm apparently too old to be a trick-or-treater, so I don't get options.
Oh no, trick or treaters don't get options anyways. Have you? Ah. Well, I guess we do
Take
get
your
options
time, Ken.
sometimes. I'm trying here. I'm kind of bad at speaking, but I mean those oh no. Hold on. Okay, so the like, I guess there's some houses where you get to pick, but like, when I was trick or treating, I remember that like, we never got the option. They just was like, here, have a snack, and just threw the candy in my bag. And I was like, what did you put in there? What? I need to know which candy to check if you're weird. Okay, I need to know which candies I need to sort through.
I need to
You
know
know?
which candy to check if you're weird. What kind of neighborhoods did you go to, man?
I don't know. I went to like 10,000.
I mean, yeah, look, you're a military kid, so, like, I get that. Like, you've been around a lot of other places.
Yeah.
But, like, I've never thought of, like, just someone so weird that I had to check the candy they gave me.
Wait, hold
You
on.
know
Your
what?
parents never like checked your candy too? Like,
No,
What?
because there's no psychos in my neighborhood.
That
what do you
know of.
Like-
mean? Wait, yeah, that you know of. My
Okay,
mom
yeah,
would always
that I
check my
know
candy.
of. But, I mean, also, like, a lot of time, I ended up throwing out a lot of the candy because I didn't like it in general. Mostly kept, like, the chocolate stuff. That is, like, my favorite kind of candy, like Hershey's and Almond Joys. There's a lot of hate around Almond Joys, but I love them. Don't you give me that face. What? Okay, Ray, okay. Explain Almond Joys to me, then. Why do you hate Almond Joys?
Well, I don't like nuts of any type.
Okay, well, what about Mounds?
Hmm?
Mounds, like the dark chocolate version of Almond Joys, just minus the almond?
I don't really like coconut either.
Well, you could have started with that. You just hate the whole damn candy minus the chocolate.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh. My gosh. Alright, let's get into the meat of this video, which was originally planned to be retail. So y'all have worked in fast food, which I consider to be a part of retail. Like, technically it is different, but I consider it to be a part of retail. So, what is, like, part of your experience in being a, like, fast food worker or just, like, a crazy customer experience or something like that? Like, who wants to go first with that?
Oh, we got so many. This can't fit in one video.
Okay, well, let's just, like, start off with one and see how long that story is. Who wants to tell it? Ray?
Well, Kane looks like he's pretty ready.
Oh no,
Okay, Ken, you
I'm
go
trying
ahead.
to think of which story to tell. Oh, I got a lot, man. I got a lot.
Ooh, should we
Whichever
tell
one you can remember in vivid memory.
vivid
Which
memory?
one?
Like,
Vivid
something of where
memory?
you know you won't really get the details wrong. Because, I mean, that's inevitable to happen. We're telling it from our brains, but, like, You know, just something
you
of
know
where
what? Okay,
it is a
okay,
story that
okay,
is closest
okay.
to truth.
So, you know how I used to work at drive-through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And there was this one guy who came through my drive-through at the restaurant. And
I mean, we're not being sponsored. You can say their name if you want.
shit.
No.
All
If you
right.
want to badmouth them.
Shit. All right. Well, so they came through the drive-through at Whataburger.
Oh no.
It's fine. You guys aren't working there anymore.
We're not working there anymore. So he came through my drive-through at Whataburger, and I think it was near the end. No, it was near the middle of my time working there. And he came through, I took his order, and then I went to give it to him, and then he started flirting with me through the window.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he
I
started
think I remember
Wait.
that.
this man started
Say more.
flirting with me through the window, and I was still a minor at the time. I think I was like 16 or 17, probably 16.
Oh, wait, what? You were 16? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
well,
this was my first job, so.
Yeah.
Teenagers nowadays, I mean, like, you gotta admit, even as teenagers now, we don't necessarily look our age. We all look kind of different than how you would, like, originally think of our ages.
Right. No, but this man easily
That's totally fair, though.
he was easily in his mid-20s.
I mean, you look like a college student, like, even when you were 16.
I am a college student.
I said when you were 16, my guy.
I sent you a picture and you told me I looked like a middle schooler.
I don't remember that. Totally not.
Yes.
But
Ooh,
going back to it.
the very convenient
okay.
lack of memory.
Okay, I actually do remember that.
That's what I
But
thought.
this is getting so off. Okay. Let's just get back on topic, please.
Back on
This is
topic,
gonna
okay.
be forever.
Okay, back on topic. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, flirting through the window. So I went to hand him his food and he was like, "Hey baby, can I get your number?"
Oh.
And I was like, "I have a girlfriend."
Wait, did you actually at the time, or were you single, or were you just using that as an excuse, or did you actually have a girlfriend at the time?
I actually did have one at the time.
Oh.
And then the very next day she broke up with me over text.
Oh boy.
Well, at least you had the perfect excuse at that moment.
Yeah. And then
I did not know about that, though.
He just kind of... And then after I said that, he just drove away.
Bruh.
Smart move, honestly, on his part. He didn't try and push or anything.
Just drive away and never come back.
Yeah, he never went to Whataburger after that.
I don't think I saw him after that.
Oh my goodness.
Smart man, honestly. Don't risk it.
It's not, you don't always have to
Yeah.
risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, this actually reminds me of another time. I've never worked in like fast food or retail or any of that, but this did happen like at a restaurant and everything. So I was eating dinner with my family. It was me, my mom, and my sister. My dad was at work, and this guy, this was like years ago, but this guy, he couldn't have looked more than like 15, maybe 16, but he looked really young. And my sister at the time was not only 18, but she was taken. Like she was dating her now husband. And he came up to her. She's like, "Hey, can I have your Snapchat? I think you're really pretty." And she's just like, "A, I don't even know you. B, I'm taken." And then his face just like, I can't even describe it. It's just like a deer in the headlights, just, oh crap moment. And then he just walked away back to his table with his mom and younger sister.
Oh my gosh.
And like, thankfully they were about to leave. Like, they left like before we even got our food. But like, that was a fun experience. I've never seen someone try and ask out a person in real life. And that was honestly a little funny.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. His pride wasn't hurt that much. I swear. It's
I'm
fine.
sure he went
He-
off
he
to
could-
another table and tried to get someone else.
No, we were like one of two people there.
He really.
Like it was us. It was our family, his group, and then like an older couple.
Oh, I
He
was
really-
about to
like,
say,
the-
he probably already
the
tried
restaurant
those
was
guys.
dead.
He really looked over your table.
He already tried those.
There's only one. For context, there's only one high school in the district, like where I live. So he's probably seen her around, but never talked to her. But that's the thing
Wow.
where it's just like, why ask somebody out of where they don't know remotely who you are? They haven't even had a conversation with you. You just ask them out. Like this might just be a personal thing, but like I would never even ask out someone I did not know, even like their name. Like if you don't know the person at all, like I understand you have to know them somehow, but don't ask them out on a date. Just have a nice conversation.
He really sat there with his mom and his little sister at the table, looked over at you guys, got stars in his eyes, and was like, "This is my moment."
This is the one. This is the
Yeah.
one I want.
That one, she's gonna be my wife. That is the belle to my Gaston. The beauty to
He's
my
definitely
beast.
Gaston.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely
No,
not
no,
the
he was
beast.
definitely Gaston. Well, I mean, at least he didn't fall off a cliff into a running river at that point. He just kind of sullenly walked back to the table, very awkward and straight-backed.
He
Same
avoided
feeling.
the river.
He avoided the river, but at what cost?
Oh no, his pride.
Shot himself in the foot, that's what.
Oh man.
Alright, Kane, time for your story, because we both told one about a restaurant.
Oh man. Well, I was gonna tell the one about coins, but it's like 2 seconds long, so you know. It's just the guy handed me his meal and all coins. That was a horrible thing. But anyways, I got a good story. So at this
Oh.
restaurant we worked at. This isn't even about the customers, by the way. This is just about not Ray, obviously, but all the others. So we had to like brew the sweet tea with this machine and stuff, and like the tea, like they all went in the same, and then you had to like dump the sugar in the sweet tea. But the thing is the front for some reason, like whenever Ray wasn't there, the front for some reason just didn't know how to take time to like brew the tea. So they would come over to my station and they would like take it from me, and then the managers would like walk over and they'd be like, Kane, why don't you have any like tea? Like there's no tea back here. Why do you have no sweet tea for the drive-thru? And I'd be like, oh, I don't know, maybe because someone came over and stole it. You know, why don't you check
Wait,
the
seriously?
front?
Oh my
like yeah,
gosh.
I would like brew the tea and then it would
That's
be nice
so
and warm.
unprofessional. Like,
and-
just grab one.
And they would be
Listen,
like, hey, can I
okay,
borrow this?
okay,
And I was like,
okay,
sure.
okay. At least whenever I took from the drive-thru, I put one on the pot.
Yeah, you like put one on the pot. The others just kind of like snuck on, grabbed it, and left. And I'd be like, oh, are you gonna put one on? Nope, apparently not. They're just gone until their tea runs out again, and they're like, ooh,
I
hoo,
could not
hoo,
work with
you have
anyone
more
around my
tea.
age, honestly.
Oh man, good times.
Like, the people in my class just drive me nuts. I cannot imagine working with them. Like, I already do, like, classwork and stuff, but, like, actually doing a job and then having the people, like, especially, like, my algebra class, those people are on another level of nonsense. But just, like, the pure insanity that would just go through my mind if I had to work with those types of people, they make me nuts. I could not be you guys, honestly.
Oh goodness.
I mean, yeah. I feel like Ray has had like one of those stories of where it's just like you almost went insane.
Oh man.
Like you seem like the type of person to have that kind of story.
Ooh,
Well,
go for it.
Oh,
As
okay,
a
now
ma-
we're getting somewhere.
as a matter of fact, I might have one or two. So, do we want Whataburger or do we want Cotton Patch?
Cotton Patch.
Ooh, the
It's a newer
current,
one.
the current, the current.
The current. Okay, so currently I work at a host at Cotton Patch Cafe. Um, basically, so we have this one manager. His name is Boz, and he, in order to seat the servers properly to where everyone gets the same amount, we have a rotation sheet. And as you seat servers, you put a dot next to their name. That way you don't double seat them or seat them again too soon. And this manager, he will come and try to help, and he will just seat them wherever, and he won't mark it on the sheet, and he won't mark off the table. So then I'll go to seat them at the table, and it will be taken, and I'm like, oh shit. Anyways, we're gonna go this way, and this happened.
How did he become a manager?
Let me finish.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Basically, he continuously does this, and it's gotten to a point where if I see him about to seat someone, I will run from the back of the restaurant to the front and take the menus from him. That way my rotation does not get taken. Because he's like, the rotation, he told me this word for word, verbatim. I don't give a crap about the rotation. What I care about is the guest and the open tables. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You care about the
That
guest
is not how you run a place.
you care more about the I understand caring about the guest and the customer is always right. But also, at some point you have to put your servers above the guest because that is how they make their money. You pay them.
And I mean, also, fun fact, that phrase is not the full phrase. It is the customer is always right in terms of taste. Meaning, if they don't like something because of how it tastes, how it looks, you don't question it, they're right. But they are not always right in terms of how to run a place, or their opinions on you, or something.
No, I know. That's why I'm not going to say I don't fully believe in the customer always being right, but I'm going to say I don't fully believe in the customer always being right.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I worked at, like, a retail... if I worked at, like, a retail job, like, if I worked at, like, Aeropostale or something, like, if someone bought, like, the ugliest dress I've ever seen, I wouldn't say anything, because that's what they like. But I'm just not gonna like it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, though. Like, it's their taste. Like, that's what they like.
Right.
But yeah, continue on with your story. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, it's fine. And it's John late, and then he had me train someone, like, 2 weeks after I started getting, like, decent at hosting. And I'm like, are you serious? You're having me train right here, right now? During our morning rush, during our Sunday church rush.
Why?
Oh, but why
I don't
would you
know.
train someone during that? What the heck?
Exactly. And I'm like, oh my god. There's a reason I'm looking for a second job, and I'm not just going to extend my hours at Cotton Patch.
I mean, yeah, that's 100% fair. Just, like, you need to find, like, a better job. Like, how is it that almost every job you've had, aside from, I think Michael's is what it was, is where, like, you've had, like, a crap story from all of them, or it's just, like, they've either treated you horribly or you had, like, terrible experience there. I'm not sure about Michael's, though.
Michael's was okay. Then again, I was surrounded by, like, a bunch of friends, so that made it more tolerable.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. And I mean, also, like, you don't really have to deal with, like, that many angry customers. Most of them just mind their business looking for craft supplies.
Most of them are
Or
old
something.
people.
Exactly. Like, they're either really rude or the sweetest people alive. That's just, like, the two things you get with old people.
Oh my god, okay, sorry. You mentioned really rude people, and I automatically... So, another story. I know, I have a lot of stories.
Nah, it's fine. This is going to be a great episode.
I have a lot of
This
stories.
is why we wanted you on the show.
Yes. Simply because of my crap experiences at almost all of my jobs.
Well, I'm sorry, but also, if it was just me and Kane, we would divulge so much on so many different topics. So this is good. This is good. Let's
I have
keep
a
this
bit
going.
of a problem with getting off topic.
just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't yet so far, aside from the whole candy cane, candy corn thing.
Yeah.
What did we say about saying candy cane?
I'm sorry, that was Kane's fault. That's not mine. That's not on me. I'm
You're
referencing
the
him.
one that brought it back.
Hey!
Hey.
Alright, Michael's. Whatever weird people
Oh
story
no,
you have.
it's not at Michael's. It's at Cotton Patch again.
Cotton Patch again. Okay, never mind.
So this was actually
Just
like super recent. Like my last shift there, recent.
Oh, whoa.
So
Okay.
Alright, do tell. Hot off the press.
hot off the press. So I came in, and number one, Boz, he never has a flourish chart out for me when I come in, and that's the one thing I basically like need to survive. But also, he decided to take all of the people, kitchen and servers, into the back room and hold a meeting. And then people started walking in, so I sat them. And then there were these two guys that I was like, okay, I can sit you guys now, but they are having a full team meeting without me for some fucking reason. I don't know why I was not invited to it. Yeah? Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
My mic was off.
okay. I lost my train of thought.
You were seeing the two guys and you warned them about the like.
Right.
Meeting?
I was
Yeah.
warning them about I was warning them about the meeting, and I was like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm going to seat you now, but it might be a few minutes before your server can get to you, because all of the servers are in a meeting right now." And he was like, "Well, why is everyone in the meeting right now?" I was like, "I don't know. I wasn't invited to the meeting. I didn't say that." But for
They're talking crap about you.
no, and I was like, "What?" He was like, is the meeting important? And I was like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of about the health inspector. So it is pretty important. They were both like, well, they don't need to call everyone to the back room and have a meeting all at the same time. They can just tell them in groups. That way we can meh, 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 meh. And then I sat them and I proceeded to seat the other people. And they were pretty close to my host stand. So I could hear him talking really loud about how upset he was about that fact. And next thing you know, I hear him say, I can talk about it as loud as I want. It's my opinion. Freedom of speech. And I'm like, bro.
The freedom of speech protects you from the government, not me.
And I was like, sir, this is a cotton patch.
You literally pulled the sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh my goodness.
Sir, this is a cotton patch.
Oh my gosh, now I have a story.
Okay. Is there more to this story, Ray?
Oh yeah, they walked out and they were the nicest people to me as they left. And I was like, talk about a full 180.
What?
Like, they were super rude.
That is not where I was expecting that to go.
They were super rude to me coming in and like raising their voice at me, and then they left and they were like, have a good day. And I was like,
Yeah, honestly though, like
I had to do a double take.
that was that reminds me of a story, like real quick before Kayan tells his story, because mine's like 2 seconds long. Like my dad and I were trying to find a place to eat, and it was like we were going to go to the steakhouse, but it was taking like 20 minutes to just like get a seat. And so my dad was so mad, he like raised his voice, just like, come on, we're leaving. And I was like, I'm so sorry, have a great day. Hey, and then we just go to a Longhorn Steakhouse, they seat us immediately, we have a great meal. But like, that is just like me and my dad all the time whenever we eat, where it's just like, he's like raising hell, he's just mad. Like, he never takes it out on anyone, but he's clearly pissed and he tells me. But like, I'm always like super apologetic to the waiter, even though I'm not sure if they heard.
Right.
I'm just like, might as well, right? Like, they're just doing their job.
Right, like, I'm just trying to do my job.
Working minimum wage with crappy customers.
Literally $8 an hour. The servers are only getting $2.13 plus tips.
Wait, I'm sorry. The servers are getting
what now?
$2.13 for serving in Texas, because you get tipped, is minimum wage for servers.
What the heck?
That's-
$2.13?
That's legal. that is illegal for
Well,
servers.
I'm aware that's legal. That doesn't make it right.
No, I know. Why do you think I care so much about the rotation chart?
Yeah, yeesh.
Fair
Kane, your story.
Oh yeah, so at the current place that I work, that I will not name, because yeah, but like we get a lot of phone calls, cause let's just say we're a pizza place. That's all I'll disclose. But we're a pizza place, and
It's named after a man who gets stabbed.
no. Anyways,
Yes, absolutely.
anyways,
What do you mean, no? It's very clearly part of his history.
Okay. Anyways, I work up front a lot of the times, so I have to handle all the like phone calls and stuff. Which I don't mind. I actually like it. But the thing is a lot of times the phone calls, like sometimes I'll get these like callers, and oh man, there's some stories, man. There's a lot of spam callers that call. There was this one time a spam caller called me, and like normally they hang up immediately. Like they don't say anything after we say our line, and then they just like sit there for a moment, and they're like, and then they hang up, and they're like, well, that was horrible. Like they don't know what to say. But this time, I said my line, but apparently the guy didn't hear me on the other end, so he said hello, and I was like, hello, and and I said, hey, I said my line again just to make sure, and I was like, how can I help you? And he was like, I don't speak English. What are you saying? Why did you call me? And I was like, what? He was like, why did you call me? He said,
Wait,
he said that in
he said it
English?
Yeah, he
What
specifically
accent?
said in English without an accent of any sort, just like
What?
a normal, like no accent. Just, I don't speak English. Why did you call me? Why did you call me? And I was like, okay, goodbye, sir.
That sounds like a Family Guy bit. Like, that is literally the Family Guy bit of, oh, you speak English? No, I just learned that one sentence, plus this other one explaining it. You gotta be kidding me, right? Gay?
Yeah.
Like, it is literally that Family Guy.
It's giving the same energy as us. I don't speak Taco Bell.
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 Oh, man. Remember when their mascot used to be a chihuahua? Like, what happened to that?
No, I
I
don't.
don't know.
Like, everyone used to have a mascot, but, like, now it's just nothing.
It's
Like,
just
the only one that actually still has one is, like, Little Caesars with, obviously, Caesar. And, is there any others? Like, I mean, obviously, yeah, there's Wendy's with Wendy, but that's
Jack
not
in the
really, like...
Box?
McDonald's has Ronald.
Yeah, McDonald's does have Ronald.
Yeah, but they don't really use him as much in advertisements anymore.
I mean, obviously you
It's
have
kinda
you
just
have
there.
Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, right, from Jack in the Box. I don't have a Jack in the Box near me, so I always forget that exists.
Well,
I mean, can you blame me?
not
Chick-fil-A
really.
has the cows.
It's just like...
Yeah, Chick-fil-A has the cows. I think Chick-fil-A's mascot is the best.
yeah, that's fair.
They're
Cotton Patch
cows!
doesn't have Cotton Patch doesn't have a mascot, but our to-go sign it has a chicken above it. So I like to say, "Go to the chicken" whenever people want to-goes.
Y'all really should have gotten some, like, bootleg Cabbage Patch Kids, and then just, like, instead of the cabbage, it's like a cotton ball, and then boom, it's a Cotton Patch Kid.
I feel like
Oh.
we could be canceled for that.
What? It's a knockoff. They're allowed. It's a parody. Just label it as a parody. It's legal.
That'd be
It's perfectly legal.
a nightmare.
Yes,
I don't
but
know how
also
you're
that
imagining
would-
it, but I'm imagining it horribly.
What?
I don't want to imagine that.
Well, okay.
We're
then,
gonna need
apparently.
We're gonna need a render of your imagination
No.
right here, right now.
What?
Show it on the screen.
It's not gonna be that. Oh my! It's not that. It's literally just like a Cabbage Patch Kid, but instead of the cabbage, it's a
Look,
cotton ball,
I've been.
and then like it opens up into a kid.
Oh, what
you know,
the heck?
the regular
Stop.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Stop,
Yeah, the ones from the '90s, you idiots!
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Am I the
It's
only one
getting
cultured here?
worse. Oh
no,
my
I know what you're
God.
talking about. What I'm talking
We
about
know what
is
you're talking
I want
about.
I want Kane
Oh
to
my
render
God.
what he's imagining, and
I'll
then put it
Photoshop-
next
okay,
to
Kane to
your
imagine.
thing.
I'll Photoshop an image
Dude.
together, and I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking. But I've been watching a lot of horror stuff recently.
Is giving Furby?
Oh no.
Oh, well, yeah, I
Not
mean,
Furby.
like, you are a fan of murder drones and stuff like that, so, I mean,
I-
also Stranger Things.
I love horror.
That type
so
of nonsense that I do not mess with.
I love horror. I consume horror.
I am a fraidy cat. I can't do that.
Did you say a fraidy cat?
Yes, I'm a fraidy cat.
Oh, okay.
Like, I am squeamish.
Wuss.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Like, you can't really hurt me with that if I'm calling myself that.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Oh no, we're gonna start getting off topic.
I mean, we already kind of are. I mean, like, this
How
is
did
just
we
time
get
for us to
here?
just banter and everything before thinking about either switching to another topic or have another story about this whole thing.
Oh,
'Cause
question.
At the moment, I can't really.
Question.
Oh, what?
Have y'all heard of the Target Jack-o'-lantern animatronic?
The what?
The jack-o'-lantern animatronic?
Yeah, the one that's being sold at Target.
Oh, I am not a
Jack-
scarecrow.
No, it's
My name
is
is Lewis.
Hold on. Hold on.
I am
Oh,
not
that
a
is awfully
jack-o'-lantern.
timed, but I'm keeping that in.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name
My name
is
Lewis. It's such like emphasis on the L.
No, he's like so sassy
Okay.
about it too. He's like, my name is Lewis.
I'm so confused.
Same amount of same energy as on Wednesdays we wear pink.
You can't sit with us.
Man, Mean Girls was a trip. I never really liked it as a kid. Still, not really my favorite. I'm aware it's a cult classic, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I mean, I don't bash anyone who does. Like, it is a fun movie. I remember watching it at Kane's house. But, yeah. Not Lindsay Lohan's best movie, but overall not a bad movie.
Oh
Jane,
man.
I'll
Well,
send,
you
I'll
guys have
send
talked
you
a
a
lot
video
about working
at some
invested.
point with
What?
Lewis.
Okay.
Oh, haha.
With Lewis, yeah. So we've talked a lot about, like, you guys have talked a lot about working in fast food and retail and stuff like that. So what's an experience in being a customer that, like, is, like, any vivid memory of, like, it can be good or bad or something, just random?
Well, it happened at IHOP.
Oh, what?
Oh, it happened
Huh?
at IHOP? What happened at IHOP?
Nate, what happened?
We were sat almost immediately, and then about an hour into sitting at our table, we still hadn't gotten our orders taken. So we left.
An hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my... An hour? We would have left after, like,
Like-
30 minutes,
like
honestly.
no drinks?
Why'd you wait an hour?
No
don't
drinks
know.
either? Not
No
even like
drinks,
a
no
sip of
nothing.
water? Oh my gosh.
Did they just not know of your existence? Like, how do you just not even give someone a drink during
know.
that hour?
I don't know. Anyways, there was another IHOP in New Orleans where my aunt's biscuits and
Did
gravy.
you just say New Orleans?
New
New Orleans.
Nah.
Oh, grow up. How are you older than me?
Tomato,
I'm not older
tomato.
than you. I was born.
Hmm?
I was born before you. That's how.
Whoa, magic!
Return with your story.
Anyways, in New Orleans, my aunt ordered biscuits and gravy. The biscuits were cold, and there was no gravy.
Oh,
So
biscuits.
they got an English breakfast.
No,
Like an
there's-
actual
There's more.
Great Britain
There's
English
more.
breakfast. There's more?
She asked for the gravy, and for the biscuits to be heated up. They stuck the biscuits in the microwave, heated those up. Those were fine. But then they just took like a plastic ramekin of gravy and put it in the microwave bitch, she was still. It was still cold when she got it, and the lid was melted.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, are they actual idiots?
Well, it was New Orleans, so they were probably high.
I was not expecting that's where that sentence was going, but okay.
You can get a secondhand high just from walking in New Orleans. I have been there 3 times.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, no, like southern Georgia and all of Florida, you will just get full secondhand smoke just by opening your car door.
Yeah.
But do you have any restaurant customer stories, Kane?
Well, I'm trying to think. There was that one time, it wasn't necessarily a bad experience, it was just my milkshake. They messed it up. So
What did they do to the milkshake?
I ordered a milkshake because I wanted to try. Guess where I was? At IHOP.
Where? Oh.
But
Another IHOP story. Hey, this is wonderful. I will never get sponsored by them, but who cares?
but anyway.
Well, are you ever going to
They don't
actively
care about
seek
me,
out a
it's fine.
sponsorship from IHOP?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Fair enough.
Then go back and look
but-
through your videos and be like, 2 of your guests on your very first hired table badmouthed us big
You know,
time.
the 2 other people that are in every other episode.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just they both badmouth IHOP. Well, I don't really care. I mean, they kinda sacrificed themselves with the whole IHOP thing when they tried to do the whole burger stuff.
well,
Yeah, they ruined their own image. They didn't need me for that.
I do like IHOP. It's just this one was a sad experience. I wasn't mad about it because the guy fixed it afterwards. Like he got me a bunch of napkins. But we went in there and I ordered a milkshake for once because I was like, I don't want hot cocoa or like anything like that. I just want a milkshake. So I was like, okay. So I got a milkshake. Got like a strawberry one, I guess. But he came over the table and the milkshake was all over the cup. It was like a horror movie. I was traumatized.
Wait, so
He came up to
Did-
you,
did-
milkshake
did he
dripping
just-
down his hands, dripping onto the tray.
And he put it down and he just
And he
looked
was
at
like-
it and he was like,
all I'm picturing is just like they didn't even like pour it into the cup. They just kind of turned on the blender without the lid, and then just they had a cup next to it, and that's what it looks like.
I think he overfilled it
No,
by
I think-
accident because he just like had it and he put it down and he was like, let me go grab you some napkins. I'm so sorry. And I was like, that's okay. And I couldn't touch the cup. It was sticky.
It would have been funnier if he had like wrapped napkins around the cup to hold on to it
Oh, he
and
did.
then set it down on one instead of just
He had
like
napkins around it.
Man, I also have a milkshake story, but it is not nearly as funny as that one.
Yeah. Tell it.
So my mom struggles with sentence phrasing, right? Because English isn't her first language. So this was like years ago. Like that just reminded me of this. We were at Sonic, and I wanted a chocolate milkshake. My sister wanted a strawberry milkshake. So my mom said, "Can I have a strawberry chocolate milkshake?" And they said a strawberry chocolate milkshake, and she said yes too. And so in her mind, she thought she asked for a chocolate and a strawberry milkshake,
The
and for them to be 2 separate drinks. But instead, we got 2 chocolate strawberry milkshakes, which weren't on the menu. They just made that. And honestly, I could see why it wasn't on the menu. It wasn't very good.
we gotta put more.
But we still drank it because we felt bad. And I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, it's just like, because you were tasting mostly chocolate. But then you also had the seeds and the bits from strawberry, because there were actual strawberries in the regular strawberry milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you were mostly just eating, like, a slightly artificial strawberry-flavored chocolate milkshake with strawberry bits in it. Wasn't bad, but I wouldn't go back for another one.
Well,
Yeah. This is one of many. It's just this is the only one I remember in full detail because it was the first time it happened, and man, that was funny. Like, at the time, at least. I don't know how funny it is now.
You know, I think I also have a sort of milkshake story.
The 3 milkshakeers.
Except it was a blizzard. But those are basically milkshakes.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's technically like hard ice cream.
close
You
enough.
can-
It's supposed to like stay in the cup.
Well, okay, but with the consistency these guys were, they were milkshakes. Okay?
Okay, yeah,
Uh-oh.
fair, fair.
So I had gone to the nearest Dairy Queen to get it to go, because me and my aunt wanted Dairy Queen. And obviously, you go to Dairy Queen, you have to get a blizzard.
Yeah, fair, fair.
So I went, I got 2 drinks and 2 blizzards. So that was 4 things. I only have 2 cup holders in my car. So I was like, hey, can I get a cup holder? And so they gave me a cup holder. And they did not put lids on the blizzard. So it's entirely my fault for not asking for them. But also, you're taking it to go. You should put lids on everything.
Yeah, normally when I asked for a blizzard to go, they gave us a lid.
Yeah, they
Like,
normally
they gave us a
do.
lid, a straw, and a spoon.
But here's the thing. These blizzards, they were like half melted, so they didn't even do the whole whoop upside down thing. Because
I mean, if they tried, they probably would have to clean that
I
up.
can see it
they
now.
would. So I
Oh no.
I turned my AC on full blast all the way to try and stem the meltage. It didn't work. Lizard
I mean,
got.
at that point, you needed to just give in and wait until you got home to pop it in the freezer.
That's what I
Like,
did.
at that point.
That's what I did. But I got home. I put them in the freezer. I went back out to my car. Brownie batter and Heath Bar Blizzard all over my passenger seat.
Ugh.
And
no.
some even got into my purse.
No.
Not the purse.
Oh, the stickiness. Ugh. Do you still have that car?
Yeah?
Like, oh my god, wait, like any lasting damage, like any stickiness or whatever?
No,
Like, that sounds
not-
like a pain to clean.
Not stickiness, it's just my passenger seat's a little crunchy. In a
Crunchy?
sense.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, I would have some questions if I did not know this story and I sat there.
It's
Just like,
not-
why the heck is this crunchy? What happened here?
It's not crunchy, it's not like crunchy, but it's like it's not plush crunchy. You know how like when you have a stuffed animal that you've had for forever and it just won't give, the fabric won't give as much?
Mm,
That kind.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I can do
Ah.
I can do ASMR with my passenger seat if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
So, less grandma's plastic cover and more like
Sewing kitten.
Jolly Rancher melted onto your couch.
Yes, that.
Yeah, that does not sound pleasant. But
The good news is I
wild
don't
how
sit
we all
there.
have a milkshake story.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair. Honestly, and it is your car.
It is my car, yes.
I am a passenger prince, so even in my own car, I sit in the passenger seat. I don't like driving.
I love driving.
Driving's fun
I hate driving.
sometimes.
I say, as you've probably heard me cuss quite a few times while we're on call while I'm driving.
Yeah, fair. Dang, we're already at the 50-minute mark.
Oh
well,
no.
almost. What else should we talk about for this episode? So we have some Halloween's. Actually, we could do more Halloween stories to end it off because we only really told like
2.
one each. Oh, right, you did tell two.
I don't really have a lot of Halloween stories, though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was one thing of where there was one Halloween, like I think it was it was Halloween 2019, so like right before the pandemic. But so there was this like carnival that like I volunteer at because it's just fun for the kids and everything. And then there was this one girl. She was about my age, a little bit older, and so like she just like hung out with me a lot because I was like one of the only other like teenagers there. And then it kind of just felt like that kind of movie thing where it's just like, oh yeah, this I like random meet cute with this girl, and like I thought she was really pretty, but I didn't say anything. Like it was just like a girl I just met, and then I was hoping to see her any other following Halloween, but as you know, it's been 4 years since then, and of course I didn't expect her to see her at like the 2020 carnival because it was a lot smaller, but also I have not seen her since, and like at all.
Was she a
And I'm
ghost?
just like, was she real?
She
I know,
disappeared
like
into
she
the
was dressed as a
void.
clown, she was like dressed as like one of those like creepy clown things, and she did a great Harley Quinn, like creepy Harley Quinn voice. But like that's a memory that's like stuck in my head just because of the fact that I have to remember just like, was that real?
Was it real? Was there
Like
something in the air
I
that
know
night?
it was real. Like I know it was real. And, like, I know that girl is still out there, but, like, I don't know her name. This was before I had a phone. This was, like, I never saw her again. It's, like, one of those, like, 90s coming-of-age stories where someone moves away and you never see him again.
Whoa.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, just trying to end this off, because we've been rambling on for a while now with no real topic. Who do you think had the best story, and what story was it? Like, of this episode.
Mm,
I mean, if we're talking about who had the most stories, Ray won that one. You definitely helped pad out the runtime there.
that's probably why I'm here.
Alright,
I mean, the other half of why you're here didn't really pan out, but it's fine.
What?
We love having you here.
What was the other half?
There was another.
What?
There was another half.
One half was to tell stories, the other half was to keep us on track.
Okay, well,
We kind of lost
to
that
be
half.
fair, the second half was not in the terms and conditions of this. Therefore, your argument is invalid, and I am still right.
What terms and conditions did any of us sign? We just decided to do
Wait,
this.
you guys didn't
Well, if
sign
I was to-
contracts? Wait. Wait.
Oh my
wait.
Back on topic! Back on topic! Who had the best story?
No,
Oh
wait,
my
I want to know
gosh.
what contract I signed.
There was none! What do you
Where did I
mean?
get
Yeah,
the
there was.
contract from?
Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are gonna drive me nuts.
That's
Love
what we're
us.
here
This is gonna be a
for.
great. Yeah, I know. But yeah, this is gonna be a great monthly series, guys. This is phenomenal. Keep living your lives to the fullest. Personally, one of my favorite stories was definitely the random people at the cotton patch where they were just like so rude and then immediately so nice. I was not expecting that. Then also, one from Kane is definitely the milkshake story.
The milkshake.
Definitely the best at like out of our 3 consecutive like milkshake stories, Kane had the best one, honestly.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a
But
good milkshake.
yeah, it wasn't even a good one.
It was mediocre.
All that trouble for nothing. Oh my gosh.
Well, I couldn't even grab the cup without getting sticky hands, so I kind of had to like use like 10,000 napkins.
They didn't get you a new one?
No, he just kind of threw napkins on it, and I was like, "There you go."
And they charged you?
Um,
Wow. Blood-sucking vampires they are.
I don't know how to take that considering my avatar's a vampire, but okay.
Whatever.
First point, that's a good point.
It's fine.
I actually find that very offensive to vampires.
Wow.
Maybe I-
Wow. Okay. Fine, whatever.
Oh no.
You guys think we should end this off? Just at least end off the recording and all?
Yee.
Probably.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, this was the Tired Table. It is getting way later than any of us should really be up. So we're gonna end this
Sorry.
off here. Thank you so much for listening. It's fine. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys next time.